During our faculty meeting, we introduced the Aim Higher Schoology course for all of the instructional staff. Within the Aim Higher course, there is a yellow AIMS Professional Learning Challenges folder. The purpose of this folder is to provide professional learning opportunities surrounding our AIMS look-fors. We understand that in years previous, there were times set aside during PLCs and during faculty meetings for these look-fors, but that this year we're being pulled in other directions and don't necessarily have time for these. We also recognize that many of you may be in different places in your AIMS look-for learning journey, and that you all might want different professional learning opportunities surrounding them. So that is how these challenges came about. They are designed to be completed on your own time and on topics of your own individual interest. Now, because they are designed to be completed on your own time, there is EPR amounts that go along with it. So if we click into each of the look for folders, we'll see that there are subfolders that contain the necessary items associated with each challenge. And each challenge is going to indicate the number of EPR hours that are available, as well as the number of game points. And we'll talk about game points in just a second. The majority of the challenges are worth 2 EPR hours. And the structure that these take on is generally that you watch a video about the strategy, and then you employ the strategy yourself. You create materials that support that strategy, and you submit evidence of doing so here. Every single challenge, no matter what is involved, is going to conclude with you submitting evidence that you attempted that new strategy. So we'll see that gamification is worth up to 7 EPR hours, and this challenge is way more involved. There's start here to give you directions on what to do, but no matter what, it's always going to conclude with you submitting evidence that you tried this new strategy. Here's what the evidence looks like. You'll go into the assignment and you'll open up a Google slide. The Google slide is going to be 6 slides in length. The first slide says that you have 2 options for how to submit your evidence. Option 1 is that you submit a screencast, which is a video of you talking over your screen, exactly like what I'm currently doing. Or option 2 is that you submit photos or links to your materials and then a written response. So if you want to do the video, you go to slide 3, you look at the prompts that are being asked of you to create your video, you create your video and you submit it over here, or you give me a link to it over here. If you don't want to do a video, then you're doing photos and links on slide 5 and a written response on slide 6. So you go straight to slide 5, insert your photos or insert your links, and then slide 6, read over what's being asked of you and type your response here. Then you go back to Schoology and you hit submit. That's how every single challenge will conclude. Now I mentioned that the challenges are worth a certain number of EPR points, but that they're all EPR hours, but they're also worth points. These points are going towards a game and a challenge against currently the other grade levels. So we'll see here that 6th grade is currently in the lead with 81.25 points. And come the March faculty meeting, there will be an award for the team that is in the lead, as well as individuals who are in the lead. Now, down at the bottom of this Schoology course, there is a bonus challenges folder. And within this folder are opportunities for you to earn extra game points. These include some kind of sillier options, such as gathering a group of members of your team and taking a selfie together. But there are also some more serious professional learning opportunities, such as visiting other teachers' classrooms, meeting with Katie or Steve, participating in a Twitter challenge. All of these, though, are only worth game points. They are not worth EPR. The last thing that I really want to highlight here is the challenges booklet. So if we flip through this challenges booklet, we'll see that slide number 4 is a table of contents, where you can say, you know what, I really want to work on choice and autonomy in my classroom. You'll click on that section and you'll go straight to the choice and autonomy section, where you can read up on the challenges offered within that folder. So you'll see what the topic is, and you'll see the number of EPR hours available, and then you'll read a description of what you'll be learning to help you decide whether or not you are interested in pursuing that challenge. If you then toggle to the next slide, it's the next challenge within that folder. If you're like, you know what, neither one of these tickle my fancy, you can click back up here to go back to the table of contents and then explore other AIMS Look For folders as well. Slide 3 is going to be where I'll be listing any materials as I add them, because I'm going to continue adding more and more challenges to this course. So if currently there aren't anything that are really speaking to you, you can come back in a couple of weeks, check out, see if I've added any extra challenges here to this folder. So that kind of sums up our AIMS Professional Learning Challenges within the AIM Higher course in Schoology. I hope you find something here that you're interested in pursuing with your students, and please reach out to me if you have any questions at all.